Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So there is this video flying around about Candace Owens saying that why she married her husband, and she was explaining that she, she's married to a white man, and she was saying that she married him because the man matches his mental, his mental capability, her mental capability, and all that. I mean, I felt like she was trying to shade. Throw shade that probably some black men cannot hold good conversations and all that. You all know that Candace Owens is a very smart person, and you see all of them going around to black podcasters and all that, granting interview, all these conservatives and all that. They know themselves, they talk ill about black community and all that. Why is it that like one of the brothers said, why is it that they never go to Roland Martin's show and all that to say all these things? They go around to their, to conservatives podcasts to talk ill about black community. And she went further to say that she does not see color, right? Because she did not marry the husband because of his race, and the kids are biracial and all that. But when people say that they don't see color, I feel like they are lying, because you absolutely see color, because you know that there is difference between your color and the color of the man you married. See, let's get this straight. I do not have any problem with anybody getting married, like interracial marriage. I don't have any problem with that. Wherever you find love, as long as you're comfortable, that is absolutely beautiful by me. But you're coming out to throw shade at people. No, not for me. Let's get into this video.
Of who they love and get married. You know, for me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. This is very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed. I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. I have a mind that is just, if you even knew half the things that I'm thinking about, the stuff that I'm reading, just go all the time. It's difficult for me to find. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me. The challenge that I needed, whether you want to say an academic challenge, whatever it is, with my same interests. It just was. What you will know, a lot of times people think that when people come together, it's because of how they look. Actually, I actually read this in a Thomas Sowell book, or maybe it was a Shelby Steele book. People tend to marry their IQ, which is interesting. You think, like, if you see two black people together, oh, it's because they are two black people, but actually they are probably better matched based on their IQ.
Candace Owens brought hot sauce to the Breakfast Club. She pulled a Hillary Clinton on y'all, and y'all falling for the fucking bait. I told you right now, Candace Owens is on a rebrand run. It's mighty coincidental that she's on all these nigga podcasts and radio shows and trying to garner and rebrand her image to be Negro friendly. She's shifting from the coon conservative Republican, and now she's shifting to the conservative black person to try to garner the support of conservative black people who are leaving the Democratic Party because of the book. She's trying to pull on the strings of those people and the crowd of blacks that try to disassociate themselves from nigga shit. She's appealing to y'all, but because she came to the Breakfast Club with a hot sauce bottle in her bag and got down sung a little Fresh Prince, y'all think, oh, Candace Owens is right. Man, I've just been misunderstanding her this whole time. No. See, this is why I say you gotta listen to what people say, pick out the key words and the dog whistles that she's really throwing out there, and then align and combine those with their actions and their historical past, and put that together, and you get a little bit more of the truth. It's mighty funny how she starts speaking towards IQ. If you caught it, you caught it. She was trying to insinuate that black men could not hold weight on her intellectually. That's why she wasn't attracted to them. Now, she did say that she dated a couple black men, but she did state that her original kink, or what she liked, was Asian men. Now, you couple that, you know what I'm saying? And then if you peep what she also said, she said, I needed to get with someone that made sense, that basically could get me to where I was trying to get. You feel me? I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. Right before that, she said, I don't look at my husband. I don't see him as a white man. I don't see my kids as mixed. That I don't see color. We see it. See, this is what happens when people don't listen and don't comprehend and internalize what someone's saying. They just go for the surface level shit. But because she get on there, Candace Owens, since she's been on these black podcasts and stuff, she just said surface level stuff. She don't really, because she was like, then she threw out there the whole, like, surface level things, for example. Something that the average person really should know if they paid attention was how she stated on Breakfast Club how the government, the Pentagon has funding towards entertainment, Hollywood and shit, films and stuff. See, and this is how I know black folks just be riding the waves and shit. Because if y'all was really upset about the Kaepernick shit, that's when the average person should have really caught on and understood that the government funds things like sports entertainment, and they have funding that goes towards video games, entertainment, and Hollywood TV shows and movies, and the themes that you see that are reoccurring, like the bad guy always loses. You know what I'm saying? That they're advertisements for the military, and they're programming your mind with shit, right? It's a reason why the narrative of the drug dealer movies and stuff, that the drug dealer always loses. It's this let you know that bad people always go to jail, or this narrative that you can, just because you got the Second Amendment, that you can always the little man could always rise up and take out tyranny of the government if they don't do what they, and I done told y'all before, the days of us taking them arms like our forefathers and taking over the country of a tyranny of government, we're far removed from that shit. But they gotta put those narratives out there to keep you believing in the system, keep you distracted. And I learned that shit back in high school. So for the average person to just act like she just said some, oh my God, like, no, y'all just don't be paying attention to shit. And then when y'all hop on the wave, y'all look silly. Candace Owens wants a political position. She wants to get elected into something. That's her play. And she thought she was gonna ride the wave of the typical coon and ride her way to a political position. So this is why these folks want these political positions. It's because once you get into an elected office, you can avoid taxes. And it's always, you can hide it behind your campaign fund. And you could always have that campaign fund open so long as you have the potential, as long as you don't close it. So you can always say, well, I could always run for another position for something. And they can hide their money behind donations in their campaign fund. That's how they do it. She wants a piece of that pie. And she fucked up and couldn't get in on the conservative black coon wave. And so now she's trying to come back to the Negroes. Like they always remember OJ? I'm not black, I'm OJ. And in the minute OJ got discarded from the white community, what did OJ start doing? Coming right back to the niggas, because they know they always can. All they gotta do is bring a little hot sauce, sing a little Fresh Prince song, hey, yo, hippity hop, and they right back. And y'all be like, oh yeah, come on back. It's crazy how in this interview, Candace said, oh, well, black people can be excellent, but then she turned around and said black women can't be a fucking pilot. She would question a black woman being a pilot. Like, this is only happening because she ran out and cooned out for that George Floyd interview. And then when she spoke out about Palestine, that them people reminded her that she is a Negro. And now she got casted away from the community that she was clamoring desperately to be a part of. That's what all this is about. But y'all got it. Y'all want to fall for the okie doke with Candace? Go right ahead, bro. Go right ahead. I'm never gonna trust no black woman with a straight part down her head. I'm sorry. Candace Owens brought hot sauce to the Breakfast Club. She pulled.
I'm glad someone is saying it, because everything she's saying, I'm kind of agreeing with her, but I am giving her the side eye and taking everything she's saying and doing with discernment. Because, a clock is right 2 times a day. But I'm not buying into this rebrand, and the Republicans are not going to get me, because even though I do have some conservative values and I agree with a lot of the things of the old GOP, you'll never see me voting Republican, because my primary concern is social justice for brown, black people, the alphabet community, the disabled community, poor people. That's what my focus is. Free Gaza.
So I was reading this article here, and it talks about how black podcasters, mostly men, are platforming those who expound white supremacist views. And yeah, is sickening to watch. And I got to thinking about that same phenomenon happening on TikTok right now. Now, the article also points out a fact that I noticed when I was listening to Nikki Haley and her exchange with Charlemagne the God on The Breakfast Club, is that these racist bigots and rocket raccoons, they target hosts that they're smarter than. See, I don't like Candace Owens, but out of Joe, DJ Envy, and Charlemagne, she is smarter than all of them combined. And she knows it. That's why you don't catch those same bigots and racists and their rocket raccoon surrogates campaigning to be on the Roland Martin show, because they wouldn't last a good 2 minutes collectively before he told them what he needed to tell them and then escorted them out of his presence. Sounds familiar. And before you start, spare me that stupid ass argument about we need to hear both sides of the story, because why do I need to hear the side that for 400 years has been espousing anti-blackness and racism? And this is another reason why I say that racist bigots and their rocket raccoon surrogates like Candace Owens are smarter than the black people that tend to platform them, is because their story is not or has never been in jeopardy of not being heard. So now, in accordance with what I just outlined, if you think you can convince me that these black people are doing this for any other reason except to line their own pockets off the pain and suffering of the black community, my comment section is open.
Agreeing with Candace Owens again. What's going on in the world? Candace Owens said the reason she married her husband, this man, is because he matched her IQ. She said she couldn't find that many people that were interested in the things that she was interested in and could keep up with her. And I don't think she was hinting at that no black man could match her intellectually. It's just that's probably what was not in her environment. But I can honestly say I've sat across from men that can't even keep up a fucking conversation. I ask a question about something that's going on in the world and they lost in fucking space. My rule of thumb when dating is if you can't mind F me, you can't F me at all. I have gotten over dating in general because of the fact that most men right now cannot hold a fucking conversation to save their lives. And it's put me in a place where I don't even want to talk anymore because I get the same fucking questions over and over again. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What do you like to cook? Can we get past that? What do you like to read? What do you like to listen to? What are your thoughts on the bills that are going through the Senate? And what are your thoughts of raising your children in religion or not? What are your thoughts on the war that's going? All I get was, nah, shawty, you know, man, I don't even be thinking about that. I just be moving and doing what I need. You are boring the fuck out of me. I get why Candace Owens wanted to date somebody who is intellectually on the same level as her, because that means she'll never be bored. That means she can actually have conversations she really want to have and don't have to sit there in silence just staring at a motherfucker. That means when it's time to make real decisions, her and her spouse are on the same wavelength. That means she's always going to be learning from this man and vice versa. Now, I know y'all going to be mad, but I can see why Asian and white men are starting to date more black women. Because when it comes to education and elevating and wanting to learn more, black women do it all. And statistically, if we pigeonhole ourselves just dating inside of our race, 9 times out of 10, we won't get married. We actually do better in interracial relationships. Now, I just got to get the strength to get my ass out there and date someone besides black men. And if you feel offended, oh well. Damn it, I'm agreeing.
So this is all I got from this, and let me start with the last lady that actually spoke. I mean, I don't know if she's trying to shade black men or something, but let me just say this record straight. The fact that she said that there are some people that cannot hold conversation, some men that cannot hold conversation, it's also the same with some women. There are some women you cannot hold conversation with. So if she is trying to say that most black men cannot hold conversation, that is actually a lie, because there are also the way there are some men that cannot hold conversation, that is also the same way there are women that cannot even hold a conversation to save their lives, right? And Candace Owens coming out to say that I know she's actually smart, because when you see some of them, when they speak, all these black conservatives, you know that they are shallow-minded and all that. She is really very smart, and I see how she is trying to expand her horizon, but I see how she's also expanding her horizon using black people as a case study, because each time she goes on anywhere, all she does is look for a way to denigrate black people, most especially, right? And she is saying that she doesn't see color. She just married the man not because of race or anything. I know people fall in love, they do not see race and all that, which is great, and her kids are mixed. But telling me you don't see color is badadach. That is like absolutely lie from the pit of hell. Tell me that you know the fact that you are black and your husband is white. Tell me that the fact that your kids are biracial, you know. It's I mean, we've passed this era. People tell me that I don't see color. If you don't see color, what color are you wearing? You absolutely knew that you're wearing yellow, and you step out, that your skin is dark skin and your hair is dark skin, and you know when the red light says do not go and gray light says you are supposed to say. So I don't like it when people come up to say that they don't see color, because you absolutely see color pure, but you're just trying to, like, you know, lie about it. I do not have any problem with people. I mean, where people find love and all that. See, wherever you find love, as long as you are happy, good luck to you. Good luck to whatever that comes with it and all that. I don't say that you are only going to marry black people. What I am only concerned about is when people come out to, like, you know, denigrate black people, disrespect, belittle them for no just reason and all that. I mean, she said that she couldn't find a partner, probably where she was staying and all that matches her intellectual. Doesn't mean that she is, like, you know, no matter how smart you are, there are other people that are smarter than you and the rest of it. Just say that you found love, and you guys, like, you know, love each other, and like, you know, there are so many things you have in common that you felt like. But coming to, for me, I feel like she's trying to shade a particular group or something. I don't like that kind of something. Say whatever you want to say and move on and continue with the next thing and all of that. So yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section, because I really don't understand. I remember there is also a video she made where she said that if she's flying, and see, I don't like people that play politics or try to, like, you know, use people to climb ladder or something like that. I see it like you just, like, you know, she actually said in one of her videos that if she sees a black pilot that she's going to be scared. And that is also something Charlie Kirk said something like that, that if he also sees a black pilot or black doctors and all that he is not going to be comfortable. I mean, like, you know, so she it's still the same white supremacy mentality that she's giving me that vibe, because she personally said, don't worry, one of my videos will also show you where she said that she sees a black pilot that she's going to be scared for her life. Is she really for real? See you all in my next video. Bye for now.